Hey guys, what's up? It's NihonTiger. Welcome back to Kerbal Space Program. This is episode, I think it's 15. Yeah, it's 15 because last time was 14. Then we got to the moon last time. So, 0.2.3 is out, and that's the good news. And the bad news is we're going to reset our game in a bit here. But I figured beforehand we would try one attempt at landing on the moon, as some people will call it. As the developers call it. So I've developed a variation of the Mark II called the Mark II-L. L stands for landing. And as you can see what it's got some battery packs on it. It's got lander legs, and it's actually got some separate staging here for a lander here. A very, very small, very kind of crappy lander, but a lander nonetheless. So hopefully we can go ahead and get this all settled. Now we're not actually going to launch this bad boy because I was testing this a little bit ago, and our buddy Jebediah is right now out in space. He's right here. Here's the Mark II-L. We are orbiting. We've been orbiting for a couple minutes now. And there's Lathe. So we want to go ahead and hop back into here. And you can see we still got our third stage technically is the one that we've got attached here still. We got a little bit of fuel left in there. And then we've got our extended stage. And Jebediah's happy. So we're not really going to do a whole lot of science outside of the lander until we get to the moon. Or Mun, as you may have it. So that's our target. Let's go to map mode. And Mun, set as target. Okay. So we need to, at some point here, let's just pick a random point at this moment. We'll add a maneuver. Need to burn a lot. Do a nice long burn. Oh my goodness, that's sun apoapsis. No, we don't want to go out to the sun. So target position at closest approach. So we want to try and kind of. Oh no, I don't want to do that. I want that one. I'm gonna bring this down a little bit. So we have some time. We can figure out when would be best to do this, and we also don't want to overshoot this too much. Up there's a Mun periapsis. We can bring this in a little bit more. Oh, not too much. Oh, and nope, now we don't have that periapsis anymore. We just had it again. Where was it? Right, where's that sweet spot? Right there. Right there. It's actually a pretty good periapsis. See if we can we kind of shift this over a little bit. I want to try and make this with as little of a burn as possible. So our one encounter is in 21 hours, and the periapsis is in about the same time. So can we... Sending node 2.8. Get our sending node down if we can. 3.1, that's the wrong direction. 2.7. 2.5, so we're going the right way here. 2.3. 2.2, 2.3. Okay, so 2.2 for our ascending node. Let's pull back a little bit here on the... Oh, a little too much. Just want baby steps here. And that's actually the way we probably want to do it, because we'll have a Mun approach. We don't want to be catching it from the back side. If we can avoid it. Small changes. Yeah, that's probably pretty good. So we'll go ahead. Set that as our burn. We got pretty good electrical charge now. So let's go ahead and reposition the rocket. over here. I don't have RCS on my rocket at the moment. Oh, careful now, careful, 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 careful. Careful. Slow down, slow down, slow down, slow down. So our node is going to be in 6 minutes. So we're going to get ourselves into position here. Careful. Stop, 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 stop. I said stop, damn it. Okay, now it's just... Now we're just spinning out of control. Oh, shoot. Running, wasting fuel, and we're spinning out of control. Stop it, stop it, stop it, please. Why are we... We really do need the... I really do need to put RCS on here. So now we are just spinning and spinning and spinning, and we can't stop this. I'm trying to get it to stop pitching. It's pitching, it just... It's going in the wrong direction. Now we're just kind of... SAS is not working as it should be, so that is a huge problem. Do have quite a bit of charge. Okay, so let's pitch down again real quick here, just a little bit. Do a nice little orbit. So we do want to pitch down because we need to try and spin back around, and go ahead and try this again. And the good news is we have our node is going to be in 5 minutes, so we have plenty of time to get ourselves situated here. Now we just need a little bit of movement. A little bit of movement. A little bit more. A little bit more to get ourselves lined up perfectly straight. Careful, careful. And there we go. Excellent. Right on the dot. A little bit off, a little bit off. Can we pull back up just a tiny, tiny little bit? And we'll drift to the left. Right a little bit. And up. And stop. Stop. SAS, stop it right there. Pretty close to perfect. So we already noticed we are slowing down a little bit, but that's alright because we're in orbit and we're going around the back side of our orbit right now toward our Hypolapse is freaking out because we don't have our engines on. So hopefully in a second here we'll be able to... I'm gonna actually wait a little bit and hopefully we'll be able to set our burn up and get into space. So be right back. Okay, so we are right now nearing our burn. It's a 3-second burn, so not very long. We might be able to do this with just these engines. I don't know how much fuel is left. Let me check. Whatever's left is not much. It's 19.43. I don't know if that's going to last us for 3 seconds. But we do not have a very long burn to go through. We can start the burn at about 15 seconds, I think. This would be good to go ahead and start that. So coming up here. And let's see, 2, 1, go. Start to burn. Oh, it's about 20 seconds. We're not gonna have enough. It's gonna run out, but this one will be fine. I think it may not be all right. Oh wait, no, it'll be fine. It'll be fine. Let's check our... Get that. And we've overshot it. Wow, we've overshot it quite a bit. This is what I get for doing that while not paying attention. So let's spin this bad boy around. Since we have good fuel. Let's spin it around. Stop it here. And let's burn retrograde a little bit. Careful, careful, careful. Oh, careful. Oh, no. Shit. Now we're gonna have to spin it back around and do it again. Careful, stop, 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 stop. Overshot that a little bit. So we're going to have to do this a third time because I am an idiot. Alright, so careful, stop it, stop it, stop it, behave, behave. Okay, focus there. And now, burn a little bit. Stop. Okay. So that's pretty close to where we need to be. It's not exact. We obviously screwed our burn up a little bit. So let's go ahead and remove that. When we get a little closer to the apoapsis here, I'm going to add a maneuver. And I want to start bringing this in a little bit. If we can, burn retrograde. Nope, not quite that much. We're going to burn retrograde. Actually, we're going to... Hold on, when we get to our closest approach, I changed my mind. Changed my mind on this. When we get closer to our closest approach here, I'm going to add a maneuver. And see if we can't slow ourselves down a little bit. There we go. That's a little better. When we get closer, it's better to slow ourselves down. And so I'm going to go ahead and we will be back when we're a little bit closer to our closest approach so we can do our burn. And then we'll hopefully get to land on the moon this time. I hope. We kind of screwed that up a little bit and we lost a little bit of fuel. So this is, as much as I know, this is a one-way trip since this is just going to be, since Jebediah is immortal anyways, and this is going to be reset anyways, I'm not too concerned with, is that? Oh god, that's my, I didn't want to use that one. That's my moon rocket. It's for landing. I didn't want to use that because that was burning for no reason. Then great. I forgot to set that up. So when we get a little closer, we'll go ahead and do this adjustment and try and get into moon range. So I'll be right back. Okay, so after a couple of failed quick saves, I'm going to try and do this time. We have a very wonky insertion. This is like the best I could do given my orbit. And I think it's going to... In fact, I'm pretty sure it's going to fail. So our encounter is coming up in about an hour. And we just need to get this so we can even insert ourselves into the proper orbit. And it's got to be about a 5-second burn. So it doesn't need to be very long actually at all. I just need to get this down to reasonable amount. Start to burn a little bit early. Time node. Sticky keys. No. Now it's not time to do that. Careful. Stop. Okay. So we have our encounter, and we are now in the moon's grasp. So when we get here, what we now need to do is when we get into this elongated periapsis orbit, we do have, so this will give me the longest opportunity to go ahead and try and get on the moon, because our encounter is at almost 2 hours and the escape is at 4 hours. So we have a 2-hour window here. Game time to do this, but not real life time. So let me go ahead, delete that, get that out of the way because it's going to give us headaches if we don't. And here, when we get a little closer to periapsis, let's add a maneuver. We want to, we're still in Kerbal's grasp, so we want to, yeah, we want to do that actually. Because what that's doing is it's putting us in a lunar orbit. So now we're free from Kerbin. We'll be around the moon. And that's a huge burn. Do I have enough fuel? Yeah, I should. Oh, move that again. hate that. Must have been when I restarted it and moved it again. That's my landing rocket. Now I only have half tank left. Great. Shepardai, you may be stuck on the moon, buddy. You may be stuck on the moon. So, what we're going to do is also I want to see if I can't even this out a little bit. Bring this up a tiny bit more. Get flatter. So let's go ahead and see if we can't. It's tipping it too far, I think, to the other side. No, I want it to be flatter, like that. I also want, if I can I bring this up at all? Can I bring it so higher up? It's an adjustment we'll have to make while we're in, because we can't adjust that direction right now. Oh, no, that's no good. Yeah! Dang it, frick my maneuver up so much. Okay, there we go. That's back to normal. And can't really tip that up too much, can I? Okay. So that'll be our orbit around the moon. And we get to 2 hours and 38 minutes from now. So I'll probably cut this again. Obviously, I'm not going to play for 2 hours and wait for this thing to get there. But, you know, I do have to go ahead and fast forward it a little bit. Get ourselves in position. And I'm going to quick save as well. Because once I'm in position here, I'm going to quick save. Because that quick save has saved my butt. It saved this episode from going in the garbage can a couple times. So quick save, F5 real quick. And hopefully we'll get a little closer here and be able to go ahead and put our insertion burn in. So I'll be right back. Okay, so we're back. And I have just finished up making sure that we're in the right position. We have about a minute left on our burn. We have about 15 seconds to burn as well on this rocket. And this is going to get jettisoned anyways at some point because it can't go on the moon with us. So we're just going to use this rocket here to get us into our lunar orbit, and then when we get close enough to land, we'll actually land the dang thing using this rocket. And I don't have a separator for them, do I? Well, maybe we are taking this to the moon with us. Oh, I forgot the most basic of things. I forgot a separator. But fear not, we could still land on the moon anyways. So let's go ahead. We got 3-second burn here. 15 seconds. So let's switch to this mode. Oh, slow down a little bit, slow down. Alright, go. Oh, it's really, oh my goodness, that's really tight. That was much tighter than I expected it to be. But yeah, we got it on the moon at least, so that's good. Now let's go ahead, actually, because we're going down anyways. So we might as well aim for that crater. But that's actually good. That's what I wanted it to do, and it saved us a little bit of a burn. We still have, don't have much left on the fuel, but we can go ahead and put our gears down, right? Let's just put our gears down. That way, when we do get in and land, when everything blows up from underneath us, it'll be less bad. We are coming in at a pretty steep angle of attack. I'm a little worried about that. You can go away. No, I don't want to add a maneuver. Alright, so this is going to be our first attempt. Even though we kind of failed and forgot to include a rocket separator here, which would have been nice because right now I'm draining all the fuel from here. This is supposed to be where it was. This is supposed to be our rocket, and it's supposed to separate here. But I guess that's good news because it used up all this fuel. It would have otherwise been out of fuel by now. We wouldn't have even gotten an opportunity to land on the moon. So I may have to rethink the design here of the 2L, and that may be something that I play around in with the new science stuff. I'll probably redo some of my rocket designs because I've learned a little bit, and also a lot of them sucked. A lot of them sucked a lot. So I don't know. I'll probably look at some other people's designs. KSP might go on vacation for like a week or so while I do that. I don't know yet. I want to take some time and figure things out with this game a little bit better, and I think it's better for me to kind of watch other people's videos and get an idea of, okay, these similar designs will work, and these kind of similar designs don't work. And to that extent, I think that may take up a little more time than just, just farting around building rockets all the time. But that may be something that I work on a little bit here and there. I don't know yet what's going to go on as far as, obviously I'm still aiming to have these done once a week, but if it comes to a point where it needs some more time to work on something regarding rocketry, what the heck is this doing here? Yeah, that needs to be a separate stage as well. That's our separator for our top there. This thing's just a mess. I just have to work on it a little bit. So stage 3 tells us what stage we're on, and how long do we have until an hour. I think let's go ahead and fast forward that a little bit, because careful now, getting closer, because we don't want to be sitting here for an hour waiting for this to come in. Now I'm going to go ahead actually and add a retrograde burn here, a long retrograde burn, get us into a better orbit. So we have burn in 1 minute and 22 seconds to slow us down a little bit because we're coming in really hot. So we'll do that burn a little bit. Careful. Playing with fire there. About a 12-second burn. Slow our speed down quite a bit. 2, 1, stop. And that gets us down quite a bit. Got our speed down to 170 meters a second. So that's the problem, is that we're going to not have enough fuel to slow our descent here into the moon. Another maneuver here. So we'll do another quick burn here. And now we have about 30 meters a second is what we're moving at. So our parachute won't work on the moon, or Mun, or whatever. It won't work on there. So unfortunately, we're out of luck with that. But we are kind of in an up and down orbit now, which is good. It's a lot easier to come in going straight up and down than is kind of going like that. So let's try one more burn here in about 2 minutes. A little bit closer. I'm going to do another quick burn, slow down, get our speed down there. And let's go ahead. And oh, careful now. Coming really hot. So we want to go ahead. And want to start, when we get close enough, we want to start killing our speed. Careful, careful, that's too close. I'm gonna run out of fuel. Yep. Yep. We tried. We just had our staging wrong. And now we paid the price. I'm sorry, Jebediah. I'm sorry, buddy. Did I mention that parachutes don't work on the moon? Oh. Well, this was spectacular. A spectacular way to go out. Skaboosh. Ah. Well, we made it. Alright, so I think it'll end this for now. I just need to build a better lander rocket. One that has proper staging and doesn't, accidentally drain all of our fuel out of our landing rocket before we get to the moon. So thanks for watching, guys. Sorry this was a bit of a failure, but hey, the failures are what make us stronger because we learn what not to do. So hopefully next time we'll be in 0.2.3 and we will be all set and ready to go with our new missions, new rockets, and hopefully we'll actually land on the moon for once because I'm tired of not landing on the moon. It's been 15 episodes. We should be well on the moon by now. I should be derping around like this. So take care and I'll see you later.